Today, I wanted to discuss about the sustainability aspects of the cold chain management because all the esteemed guests here, panelists over here, has spoken about mostly about the cold chain. Like initially, Mr. Goel has spoken about the thermal power and how it is helping, like solar power and all. Mr. Haldar has spoken about the moisture part and all. Jogesh has spoken about sustainability in cold chain and all. So today my topic will be based mostly on the as far as warehousing is concerned. In the cold chain warehousing, how we can look at the sustainability aspects. So just for an introduction, Siddhi Cold Chain is into this cold chain business, like cold storage business for the last 50 years. We have seen it all, like we have started off with a potato storage and all, banana ripening, then one of the largest cold storage in Delhi, having 4 lakh square feet CFT inside Delhi. And 2 years back, we have created a state-of-the-art cold storage in Rai. So we have inculcated a lot of sustainability develop programs inside, like creating this new age cold storage solution in Rai. And some of these aspects I want to dwell upon because I feel that today sustainability is no longer an option, but it's a necessity. So you can go to the next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah. So if we talk about like with the growing population, increasing urbanization and rising demand, there is a perishable goods are increasing like almost more than like 16% CAGR. There is a growth that we are seeing all across because with e-commerce also coming in and a lot of people like if you are looking at developed countries and all, almost 40% of their food supplies and medicines and all are moving through the cold chain. But in India, we are still at less than 10%. So there is a huge scope and the way the cold chain industry is growing, definitely. So there's a lot of scope. But going forward, we have to create that kind of an infrastructure as well. So just go to the next slide. So this is how the cold chain, emerging cold chain storage market is looking at. So if we look at in 2019, it was USD 12.4 billion. While it's in 2024, it has increased to 26.42 billion. And the projected for the next 5-year period is like 60.8 billion USD. So which is like a 16% year-on-year CAGR growth. So because we are looking at that kind of a growth in the segment, although we know all across India, we are seeing a lot of cold storages, like mostly 80-90% of them are potato cold storage and all. Still, there is a huge potential because we need multi-temp like for all kinds of products, as Mr. Haldar also was telling and the others also telling. Like in cold storages, there are a lot of commodities which require a lot of different kind of temperatures and all. For a frozen like ice creams or ready to eat products that needs a frozen cold storage like minus 20-25 degree. And then we have the cards or the yogurts or the cheese and butters and all which require a 0 to 4, or maybe the agri products which require 0 to 4. And then there are chocolates and all which needs a plus 20, 18 to plus 20 degree temperature. So there is a huge requirement. And if we can actually look into the integrity of the nutrient integration and all inside the products, then definitely we should be moving everything through the cold chain, every fruit products, because otherwise the wastage has increased to almost 40% of what we are growing in India. Today, India is one of the largest producers of milk, one of the largest producers of livestock, one of the largest producers of even lemons. So, but still a lot of things are happening, which we really don't know how to increase the efficiency of the cold chain entirely. So there is no breakage. But at the same time, there are a lot of products which needs to be like, we are doing some kind of research on lemons or ginger or maybe mangoes, where India is the largest producers, but we are unable to export those. So there is a huge gap that is coming. So we are looking for infrastructure development all across India. We have to think looking globally. But at the same time, sustainability is one, because cold chain is very, very energy intensive. And India is energy deficient if we talk about, other than like renewable energies and all, normal traditional energy sources are really depleting. So that's why I said that my first statement is sustainability is no longer an option, it's a necessity today. So Shraddha, just take me to the next slide, please. So as per the UN is concerned, there are 17 sustainable development goals that the globally the UN has projected. And next slide. So out of those 17, 4 are important specific to the cold chain industry. So one of them is water, clean water and sanitation. Then SDG 7 is affordable and clean energy. SDG 9 is industry innovations and infrastructure, and SDG 13 is climate action. So these are the priority SDGs which we should look upon when we are thinking of a cold storage per se. Going forward, next slide, please. So how this can be attained? So if we talk about the energy efficiency, so as Mr. Goyal has told that like thermal power, solar power, these are like renewable energy solutions that we can look at to make it more energy efficient. There are a lot of alternate energies that we are looking at. So solar, wind, and there are renewable energies that can make it, and we can look into advanced refrigeration technologies also. So today we are talking about cryogenic energy, wherein we can utilize CO2 or nitrogen for temperature control and all. So that will really be a breakthrough in India. Then we can look at the refrigerant management. So natural ingredient refrigerants and all. So maybe alternate to the existing traditional ammonia-based refrigerant, we can move to a more natural refrigerant and all. Then we can look at digitization and IoT if we are looking at a sustainability, because data analytics or will give us like efficient warehouse management system. All these things will help us find out the stocks, the traceability of the products and everything. And like there is a lot of wastage that is happening that can be curtailed upon. Plus IoT can help us also for maintenance. Like if we are talking about like real-time monitoring, can give us predictive maintenance, data analytics. We can then optimize the resources and then reduce the downtime and increase the operational efficiency. So when we are achieving net zero, we have to find out how to reduce the carbon footprint. So every time we are using a renewable energy, or every time we can have a goal to maintain that, so that the SDG 13 as a climate action we can take in. So as I said, the renewable energy, it is also help us in giving us an affordable and a clean energy solution. We can create a collaboration among different entities. Like globally, there are a lot of things that are happening all across. There are a lot of research that is going into the cold chain solutions, like cold storages and all. If we can have this kind of collaboration, then every people within the cold chain space, they can collaborate together, the vendors, the new technologies that is coming up all across. There are cold storage owners and all, even the customers. Everybody, we can collaborate and educate them and create awareness, because the more we can increase the cold storage space, or more we can increase the infrastructure about temperature control products and all, the more food wastage and the food safety of India can be achieved. And last but not the least is water conservation. If we start doing the rainwater harvesting system and all, this is not only, it will reduce the load on the municipal sewers, but it will also help in prevent waterloggings, and a lot of things can happen as well. Because today, if we look at even the cooling, the air cooling is not, because last decade, we have seen the temperature zone increasing from 45 degrees to today it is touching 50 degrees in Delhi. So we have seen a huge, so here the air cooling systems mostly are not effective. So water cooling systems and all we require. So there are a lot of technologies that is coming. So water conservation has become a prime thing as far as sustainability is concerned. So next slide, please. So as I said that our main focus on cold storage is to look into the solar power plants and all, because I can give you an example, like for a 30,000 kind of square feet, kind of a 5,000 pallet position cold storage, around 200 kilowatt of solar power can be generated. And if we talk about water harvesting, around 15 lakh liters of rainwater can be actually accumulated annually. And this can help us to create a more sustainable cold chain solutions. Because today, India is grappling with the problem of water shortage as well as energy shortage. We are energy deficient nation after all. So next. So as I said, we have to collaborate also on that. So we have to adhere to the international standards and regulations and can drive sustainability. We have to embrace new technologies and advancements from around the world. So there are a lot of research that is going on. So India has to adopt. Today, even if like Jogesh will support me in this, like every product that is like for creating a cold storage, we need every product from outside India. Like whether it's Indian made products, like for creation of a cold storage, building a infrastructure and all, we hardly have anything in India here. So when we are building an infrastructure, we have to bring in, let's say, system which is from globally and all. But if Indian government and all, they can give some kind of a, like they can bring in this kind of a solution that India made things. Maybe the global expertise can be created in India. That will be much faster. We can create much better infrastructure, much faster way. Because everything now has to be imported, whether it's the MHEs, whether it's the refrigeration systems, whether it's the like thermostats and everything. Everything is like, if we are looking for a global kind of a thing and world-class state-of-the-art infrastructure, we have to bring everything imported and all. So we need some solutions, some SOPs the cold chain industry needs to make sustainable cold chain, sustainable cold warehouses and all, wherein we can have indigenous products and all, and that can give us a much more, like today, if like 5 years or 10 years, we are creating in building this type of global infrastructure, by the time that becomes like sustainable, new technologies might come in. So there should be faster adoptions and all of technology, which globally people are adapting to, and that knowledge sharing should happen. Yeah, thank you so much.